everybody, and welcome to Hooksett, New Hampshire. Not Nashua this time. John Collins along with Tom King and our cameraman Tim O'Neill. We are inside, and it is a beach day. Why not do hockey? Here we are, ice hockey, what Tom King calls the summer cooler event.
ETV, annual ETV Summer Cooler, John Collins. The third annual New Hampshire High School Girls Hockey Invitational All-Star Game. And actually, it's all-star games. There are two that we are going to be televising here tonight on ETV. It's going to be the Freshman and Sophomore event to start, and then we will do the junior-senior game following this game. So it's the third annual. It's been a treat the last couple of years. 2 years ago, because of COVID, I thought, John, that 2 years ago, if you want to go over the history of this thing, the success was just in having it. You know, they limited the crowd. It's a good crowd here today, if you see. They limited the crowd, but they held it. Only played one game. And then last year, it kind of got the way it's supposed to be with two games. And it's a unique event in that every kid that's playing here is from New Hampshire. I explained to you the other night during the Silver Knights game. You can go to a prep school anywhere in New England. You can go to play only juniors. You can go to a high school. But if you're not from New Hampshire, you can't play on this. So in other words, take a kid from Bishop Girton, say they're from Massachusetts, they can't play in this game, even though BG is a New Hampshire high school.
It's a residency thing.
Yeah, well, It's just that they want to promote New Hampshire players, and that's the idea behind it. It's the brainchild of John Good, our gracious host for this game. His daughter Kensley is playing in this game, John. She'll be number 3. She's from Nashua.
Cardinal Cushing, right?
Not Cardinal Cushing, Cushing Academy.
That's me.
Yes.
From Boston, Cardinal Cushing.
Exactly.
Cushing Academy. John, realizing there was nothing to recognize the best high school girls that play out of state, like Mia and Kensley, Mia Langlaw. They served as inspirations to create a night to celebrate New Hampshire girls hockey.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They do an all-star game at the end of the season for seniors. I think it's only for seniors. I think they play Vermont, or I'm not quite positive. I don't do a lot of all-star games after a high school season ends. Just too much oversaturation. But this is a unique event, and John's had the problem of trying to figure out when to have it. Right. You know, you don't want to have it in March. It conflicts with too many other things. You don't want to have it. You can't do it in June, late June, because there's other kids are playing other sports in all-star games and things like that, so you can't get that. So we went to early, he's had it in early August every year, but then, I think there was a problem with that this year, so, he switched the date up 2 or 3 times and finally settled on the middle of July.
And it's July 17 as we record this at the Tri-Town Ice Arena in Hooksett, New Hampshire. It's a lot of excitement. Tom and I do high school girls hockey a lot. The difference here, I noticed we're watching back the replays with you and Jason. In our high school games back home, there's 1 or 2, 3, 4 maybe really good players on the ice on either team, if you're lucky. In this game, everybody can skate, everybody can shoot and pass and play. It's a treat.
And then we'll show our stuff in between games with the fastest skating competition.
Are they really going to have one?
I guess so. Okay. It's listed. I don't know. But.
They have and there she is, right? Kaylee Flanagan, here to drop the puck.
She's going to drop the puck here, yep.
Well, she'll be joining us between the first and second periods of this game.
I've never mastered the art of being able to walk on the ice without.
Boy,
I'm always afraid I'm going to go down, at our age, John, if we go down, we ain't getting back up.
No, it's not going to be pretty.
All right, everybody, we will have the National Anthem.
We are ready to play some hockey here on July 17 up in Hooksett, New Hampshire. Kaylee Flanagan dropping the puck. 15-minute periods. Team King is ready to go in the red freshman sophomore game here, the New Hampshire Girls High School Hockey Invitational. 67 girls all together playing tonight in the two games. 28 girls who play prep school, 30 public school, 9 who play juniors and club. There are 9 seniors playing their final high school game in the next contest after this all-star game between the freshmen and the sophomores. Face-off is won or pushed ahead by Team Flanagan in the quick whistle. There will be whistles for things like this, face-offs and pucks getting tied up by the goaltenders, but as Tom mentioned to me before the game, don't expect to see any penalties called.
Unless they're obvious.
Unless they're obvious? Yeah, you're right. You know, sometimes you spill somebody in a breakaway, you pretty much have to call that, if not a penalty shot. So back to get it. Defenseman Kinsley Good, and that's John Good's daughter that's headed to Cushing Academy. Little trouble for the back line defense.
Ooh, and there's the penalty.
What?
What do I say?
First minute.
What did I say? Look at this.
Oh, boy. You know, no sooner had you
Rader
said
right
it.
right into the boards. You're not supposed to do that in this game.
No, that was sort of a dangerous play.
It is a dangerous play.
Maggie Burleth, Trinity Bishop Brady High School.
So there's no
spill.
power plays. What they're doing is it's going to be a penalty shot, I believe, right?
Oh, look at this, and everybody's still on the ice.
Still right,
I
exactly.
like it. You like it? Save is made.
Yeah.
Nice stop in the net for the goaltender, Allison Martiniello.
I believe that's what they're doing for penalties.
Allison Martiniello is the goaltender for Team Mounsey in red, and the goaltender for Team Flanagan, number 32, Rachel Irving. Another save is made. So seeing some action in the goal for Team Muncie is Martiniello.
I remember the first game 2 years ago was played on a Saturday night, and there were some kids playing in Hockey Night in Canada. Played in those games and then came up here in the middle of this.
Trying to poke it free and maybe break down the length of the ice. Good poke. Victoria Savage of Londonderry plays for the Boston Shamrocks.
Right. In other words, you know, these junior teams or off-season teams or whatever, they don't necessarily have to play for a high school. They have to be of high school age. Graduating seniors are allowed to play in this game this year. We'll see Jenna Lynch and Julie McLaughlin in the nightcap.
Breaking free, or trying to, was number 37, Ashley Bergeron of Bedford High School. Had a chance to break in, but got broken up by Team Muncie. Keeping the pressure on Team Flanagan in white. Number 13 is Mackenzie Babine of Exeter High School. Trying to keep some pressure on. Chasing this down, Marissa Lafferty of Dunbarton, New Hampshire, and Holderness School is on the ice for Team Flanagan. Trying to get their first scoring chance of any kind. Team Muncie's basically been playing a lot of defense since the opening face-off. Down the middle, to the wing, and offside. That's a case of where you don't play together that much. And a little bit out of sync.
Yeah, that's that's going to happen with these. There's no practices, I don't think, before these teams.
Right.
That's a little different now. You get these New Hampshire Vermont All-Star games, John. They practice. They have practices, you know, in other sports. I mean,
right, in football.
Even the Chad East-West game in football.
It's a whole week, right?
Oh yeah, they're a whole almost 9 days. Shrine game. Those kids have to give up a whole week and go up to Castleton for the week.
Not a bad setting. That's next month, right?
Yep.
Around the boards and not out.
Not many area players in that anymore. It's become, because of the Chad game, the Shrine game has become a secondary, almost secondary. You hate to say it.
Great self-pass off the boards. Number 12 for Team Flanagan there.
Has more smaller school kids playing in it, which is fine. You know, it's,
Right.
it's a good opportunity for them too. Still a worthwhile event.
Claire Brown didn't have to travel too far. She's from Concord, number 17 for Team Flanagan. Here comes Team Muncie trying to get their first scoring opportunity. Instead, broken up as she broke toward the goal was Gina Cookenham of New England Wildcats and hometown Gilmanton Ironworks. Not just Gilmanton, but Gilmanton Ironworks, as that must be a division of Gilmanton. It's getting specific. One thing I noticed from the replays of past New Hampshire Girls High School Hockey Invitationals, it's unlike the NHL All-Star Game where they score in double digits all the time. There's good defense played in this game. Those scores were 4-1 and 5-3.
Yeah,
last
there
year.
is good defense. Look at it, John. This is high. I mean, these kids are playing. You know why? They're scouted.
They're being scouted.
Being scouted.
Exactly. They have to shine. They're not mailing it in.
But look at the stick skills. Look at everything that we see. We don't see this in regular season high school hockey.
It would really open some eyes, wouldn't it?
It really would.
You see that at Skate 3 or something, or at the Conway?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, like I say, one or two occasional players, but here's a rink full of them with skills, and they're on the way to college and maybe Olympic fame and fortune. Somebody on this ice, no doubt, will make it all the way. Oh, there's a check in front. They're going to let that go. Was it a leg trip?
They're going to call it trip,
yeah.
so let's see if they do the same thing all over again.
Yeah, they had to call that because it was yielding a scoring opportunity in front. A collision of knees there, and we'll do the penalty the high school invitational way. A breakaway, pursuit by everybody.
Score!
Score! Oh, what a snipe shot there by number 10, Maggie Burleff of Trinity Bishop Brady, Manchester resident. Scores the game's first goal. Ripped a shot over the right shoulder.
I think she took the first one too and was robbed, right?
Yes.
She was, yep.
Yeah, she's a shooter. Goal scorer's goal right there, taking the opportunity of the penalty shot, and it's a 1-0 lead for Team Flanagan. They certainly had most of the chances. This one is another one. A loose puck is given up in front. High pass doesn't get through. Backhander and a chest save by the goaltender, Martiniello, who has seen most of the shots so far in this first All-Star game.
Yeah, she definitely has. There's no doubt about it.
Allison's from Salem.
Team Flanagan right now has got a distinct advantage.
It trickles through, and Martiniello steers it to the corner. She gets another shot on goal for her trouble. Loose puck collected by Team Muncie. Down the wing. Good skating ability by Parker Roenick. That's spelled like Jeremy Roenick. I don't know if there's any relation, from Berwick Academy and from Exeter, New Hampshire, her hometown of residence. All these girls reside in the state of New Hampshire, no matter who they play for a public school or a prep school. Loose puck in the neutral zone, and now Team Muncie trying to tie it up. Cutting across the blue line was number 15, Maeve Lee. Maeve from Hanover, New Hampshire.
Yep, very good player. Was a very big problem for Bishop Girton throughout the in a regular season game and the tournament.
Riley Dunn, Pinkerton Academy. I feel like we may have seen her at some point.
Well,
during the season.
I think she's got to be related to Trisha Dunn, right?
Oh, right. Shot, and it's deflected by the defenseman. Getting a stick on that was Tessa Fendelet on defense from Greenland, New Hampshire. Plays her hockey for Berwick Academy. Number 13 in red. Individual plays.
Ooh, right inside, sneaking right in.
Yeah. At any given moment, stick handled play, a burst of speed, draws eyes to very talented players. So I'm getting to learn the names as they spin around the ice. Everybody a goal-scoring threat at any time. And here goes Team Flanagan trying to get a shot on goal. And of course, on the other side, good hustle, good skating and defense. Oh. Trying to shove that home on the doorstep was Mackenzie Babine, who was number 13 playing Phil Esposito over there.
Nice flip from the point.
And Martiniello prevents any rebound.
Our
good
eyes
shift by
are
Team
all
Flanagan.
looking to the right.
Yes.
7:56 to play here in the first period. 1-0 in the opening game of the third annual New Hampshire High School Girls Hockey Invitational All-Star doubleheader. And a good crowd.
Yeah.
Amazed at this crowd.
Parking lot was full.
Sure was, wasn't it?
Team Muncie trying to create a scoring chance. Team Flanagan not really allowing it. The team in white controlling, making us look to the right for the first 7.5 minutes. We're at the halfway point of the first period and pouncing on that. Forced to save and freeze the puck numerous times. Right. Allison Martiniello.
She is the busiest player on the ice right now.
She just looks like a goaltender, doesn't she?
Well, she sure
does.
That.
I mean, that is classic pose in the net. Fills up the good portion of the net too. I mean, not easy to find any openings around Allison like Maggie Burleff managed to do on that penalty shot goal. The only goal of the game so far by Maggie Burleff, number 10 of Team Flanagan in white. Going deep into the corner. Kensley Good showing off her skills. Kensley's calling for the puck at the point, and she's going to get it. Let's see if she shoots it. Wrister goes through traffic.
Just dribbled wide.
Around to the near side. Kensley showing off those backward skating skills. I could never skate that well backwards. Make it look effortless.
That's what we should do for the skating competition.
Go backwards then? Yeah, I won't be able to go anywhere.
That's all right, John. I can't go backwards or forward.
Oh, that's offside.
Yep.
So we'll have a face-off outside the zone. You know, two things that I had taken a huge, long break in between doing, riding a bike and skating. And wasn't afraid of either one when I was a kid. And then all of a sudden,
I haven't ridden a bike in since the early '90s.
Yeah.
And the thing is, from that time when I rode it, I was down in Nantucket, and that's what you do.
Yes, what you do. You get a rental, and that's how you get around. Yeah.
So I hadn't ridden in. Oh my God! It had to be over. At that time, it was over 12, 13 years, and I used to take 25, 30, 50-mile bike rides.
Look at the skating skill here. And bearing in, shot, save.
That's great skating skill. But when I got on it, it was like, ooh, this is tough. I was, wiggling around.
Yes.
You don't have your balance right away.
All of a sudden, you're like self-conscious about it, where it used to come naturally.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it right now unless it was on soft ground, like grass or something like that, just to get used to it and then get back on concrete and wear a helmet and pads. And a suit of armor.
Yeah, one of those bubble wraps will put you in.
Yeah, exactly.
Into the corner. Bodies bumping. They don't allow body checking on purpose, but see, incidental contact like that is okay. Inadvertent, unavoidable. In the corner, Tara Muncie's team trying to come up with some score! What a beautiful shot from distance by Lauren Rader, number 3 from Brentwood, New Hampshire.
What a quick shot. Rader wide open at the, well, not really the point, but basically about 4 feet inside the blue line, and just fired a pinpoint shot. And the thing was, John, she didn't slap it. She wristed it.
She wristed it.
And it was just, that's where you can aim, get your spot. And she did that, and there you go. It is a 1-1 hockey game.
Now that's a shot that you really need a glove save on, but the key
But look at this, come right back.
The key thing was the surprise element, how quick it was.
That's just it. It was a quick shot. It was also through traffic, and it found its way through. No one touched it.
1-1 is the score with 5 minutes to go in the first period of this freshman sophomore game. Offsides waved off as Team Flanagan clears the zone. So Muncie taking advantage of their limited opportunities. Tie this game up. Loose puck in front. Shot save. Another good one by Allison Martiniello. Solid in goal. With speed. Here comes Team Muncie bearing in. Good
save.
Cutting down the angle.
Yeah, that's just it. That's the whole key for a goaltender in that situation is cut down the angle. In fact, John, I think that one of the things that goalies at all levels do when there's a breakaway or anything else like that is they don't come out and challenge enough. I think they back in thinking that they're going to be able to protect the cage. I think they need to go out and challenge. There's a shot through traffic. It's blocked.
Blocked. This brave play. That's the second or third shot that Team Muncie's Tessa Fendelet on defense has stopped. Number 13.
Look at how fast. I mean, John, his skating is
tremendous.
We just don't see this in high school girls hockey. It's a little slower.
Yeah. I mean, you put the skating there, and then you look at the stick handling and the shooting.
That's just it. The stick handling goes with the skating.
Nice skate work there. You saw that to maintain control. Tipped on goal.
So what we're seeing is end-to-end action. That's what the result of something like this is.
Yeah,
it's end-to-end.
It's a beautiful game with these girls out here with all this talent on display. And somebody just off the bench. That is, I was going to say too many men on the ice, too many girls on the ice. No, they did it right. This is quick count. That was a big deal in the Stanley Cup playoffs, seemingly every game. Wrister, and no rebound again from Allison Martiniello.
Yeah, Martiniello is doing a good job of containing that, but that shot was meant for the far corner and didn't quite get there.
So face-off will be taken to the left of Martiniello. Number 32 for Team Flanagan's Rachel Irving. Excuse me. The face-off taker, not 32. That's the goaltender's number.
Well, I'm in the minority. I have no shorts. You got
37. Shorts. Yeah. Well, you told me that you could do it and get away with it.
You can get away with it. I mean, it's like being in air conditioning during the summertime at a hockey rink, you know?
It feels like I'd say it's about 69 degrees in here.
Yep.
In the stands.
Right.
Ice looks good. Cleared into the zone, and it's a foot race. Back to get it first for Team Muncie was Tess Forte from Bedford, and she does a good job of feeding it up ahead to Speedster. Wow, she's got jets. Parker Roenick. Got to be related
There's
to Jeremy
another shot
Roenick.
through traffic and a great save because I don't know how she saw that puck.
Nice tracking by Rachel Irving.
Irving was just had to really watch that.
2:10 left in the first period. 1-1 the score. Both teams would love to sneak another one in here before the first period break, when we'll get to talk to Callie Flanagan, the namesake of the team in white, the Olympian from Hudson, New Hampshire. Loose puck fought for, and here comes Team Muncie again. Number 20 in red. There's a shot that goes over the net by Jennifer Baldwin of Wolfboro. Number 20 putting the pressure on. And puck is cleared. First back to get it, Tessa Fendelet. She's had a lot of touches. Blows a tire there. Lost control of the puck for a moment. Gets it back. Fendelet weaving. Good pass, but didn't see it. Gina Cookenham trying to collect. Instead, Team Flanagan's back into the zone. Wrister, glove save, made it look easy, did Martiniello, off of the stick of Melina. Check that, Claire Brown, number 17 from Concord High School, let that one fly. 1:21 left first period. Face-off kind of won by Team Flanagan, but just too much on it. Goes to center ice. Good steal and a
Watch
takeaway.
this. This could be dangerous right here if you're a Team Flanagan fan.
Right to the net. It runs out of real estate or ice estate. Throws it into the zone, does Team Flanagan. Ireland Frederickson. Her first name is Ireland. Number 42 in white.
Watch out, here's a shot.
And a nice save, and she directs it to the corner, Martiniello.
She made it look easy with her glove. She just knocked it with her glove hand.
Did. Flicked it. Get this out of here.
Well, I think the big thing for both goalies, John, is puck vision, right?
Yes. They track it well, and certainly the hand-eye coordination is there. Here comes Team Muncie. Great speed on this rush. Good block by Kensley Good.
Yeah, Good was right there to make that play.
And turns it into offense the other way. Sprinting, Ashley Bergeron of
Clock
Bedford.
awareness, 12 seconds left.
With 8 seconds, Bergeron fans on the shot. The Bedford.
And that should do it for the period.
Freshman, sophomore, a bouncer, and good making sure there was Rachel Irving. So
an
exciting first period.
An entertaining first period.
Very entertaining.
Yep.
And you can see why a guy like John Good, who really appreciates high-level high school girls hockey, high school level girls hockey, would want to put all these girls on the ice together,
right,
and let them do their thing. It's just a very unusual sight to see this that's not at the college level already. Because as you go along.
And don't forget, these are the younger ones.
These are the younger ones.
These are the younger ones.
Yeah, 2 years younger than the ones we see
We're going to
coming
see
up.
it coming up. Right, exactly.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Callie Flanagan, a U.S. Olympian in 2018, won the gold. I bet you never stop enjoying thinking about that, the whole memory of that. It's not that long ago, 4 years, right?
Yeah, it's crazy that it's been 4 years, but yeah, you just never forget about it.
Are you
it's
still
pretty
playing?
cool.
Are you going to play in the next one?
I am. I'm still playing. I'm trying. We're going to try, and I played for the Boston Pride last year, and we'll see what happens this season.
What's the timetable for the next Olympics? When do you have to start to? When does Team USA get together? With the tryouts, the whole thing, you've got to go through all over again. When does that start again?
Yeah, so the quad starts technically in October. There'll be an October camp. August camp, August, and that's when the quad starts. And then there's a World Championships each year, so there's a new roster selected each year for that. And you kind of just go through the process for the next 4 years, and then they select that Olympic team roster about 6 months before the Olympics.
When you play in the World Championships versus the Olympics, what's tougher in your mind?
You know, it's hard to decipher what's tougher. It's definitely a different experience. Obviously, the Olympic experience is so big. But anytime that you get to wear the USA jersey, anytime you're playing, against those other national teams and you're representing your country, it's always a special opportunity. It's always exciting, and it's hard to decipher the difference between the two.
So when you see a game like this being played, you must have dominated when you were young. I imagine all the Olympians were like the best player on the ice when they stepped on it when they were kids, right? Did you have anything like this at the high school level, like where you could get out with all the other all-stars?
I didn't. This is amazing, honestly, and I think it's really great for these girls to get out here and be able to, put on a show for the state of New Hampshire and be able to get out here and be recognized for, being, known as one of the best hockey players in New Hampshire. I certainly didn't have that when I was younger. And for me, when I was younger, I played a lot of boys hockey because girls hockey wasn't as big of a thing. And it's crazy because that wasn't that long ago.
No.
So it's amazing how far it's come, and what they're doing here is really amazing.
Where'd you play your high school hockey?
I went to National Sports Academy for 3 years, and then I graduated from Burlington High.
From Burlington High School, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because when you're on the ice with all these great players. You must remember the first time you went on the ice and everybody was good.
Yeah.
Was that college?
College, yeah.
Yeah,
College for me. I went to Boston College. So.
Right, because we do a lot of high school hockey. We'll see a few players that are good, and then all of a sudden, the only thing, this reminds me of watching college or watching you guys in the Olympics.
Yep.
When, anybody's a threat to score. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like I said, it's amazing that they get to be out here all together and have this opportunity to play together and against each other. It's really awesome for them.
Has college hockey, women's college hockey, gotten to, it's raised this level over the last 10 years.
Yep.
How further does it have, in your mind, to go?
I think that for most programs, I think it's come a long way. And I think that, when I was playing, it was amazing. I had an amazing experience at Boston College. And I played in Hockey East. And so
Right.
Hockey East is really competitive.
Yes.
And the WCHA, of course, is really competitive as well. And so I think, of course, as the years come along, it will continue to get more competitive and condense down a little bit more, I think. But the competition of girls is amazing now. There's so many girls that play. There are so many girls that are good. And it's just going to get better. And, yeah, the college experience it's really awesome.
Well, here's Callie Flanagan, U.S. Olympian from Burlington High, Hudson, New Hampshire, Boston College, 2018 gold medal winning champion. So when you're this famous, Tom, you got people write stuff on the internet about favorite stuff, and I want to know if this is all true.
Okay.
I got this off the internet, right?
Okay.
All right, so favorite rink, Conti Forum?
Yep, that's BC.
BC,
Yeah,
okay,
Boston
cool.
College, yep.
It's correct. Maybe this stuff is true.
Yep.
Now, I love this one. Baseball players are very superstitious, as you know, Tom. Did you know that some hockey players are very superstitious?
Yeah, especially with the sticks where they put them and everything else,
Yeah,
and
well,
how they tape them, the whole bit.
Well, Callie's got a superstition that involves her skates, if you can guess what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Which one you put on first?
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
there you go.
Yeah.
All
Nailed it.
right. How about it,
Nailed
huh?
it. Which one is it?
The right.
The
The
right.
right.
one.
side.
Okay.
I don't know. Just since I was little, I started putting the right one on. It's actually like my skate, my elbow pad, and my glove. Everything on the right side goes on first.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, since I was little.
Since you were little, you
Yep.
did that. Oh, and it stuck with it.
It
That's
stuck
not
with
bad.
me.
When did you start playing hockey?
When I was 6, my dad went to RPI. So I was a figure skater
Yeah.
first and then switched over to hockey a
Yeah,
couple years
I'm
later.
originally from Auburn, New York.
Nice.
Used to go to the RPI Christmas tournament every year when I was in Auburn.
Small
It
world.
was a big
Oh,
event.
yeah.
You know,
Yep.
it was
Tom,
just
you're going to
Division
love
I
this
hockey.
next one, right? We were just talking about we took a break, he and I, between skating and bike riding as we're getting older.
Yep.
And it was like all of a sudden going back to skating, going back to bike riding was scary. Your favorite activity outside of hockey is biking?
Yep, I like to bike, yeah.
What kind of, do you go like cross country? Or?
No, just like spin class and stuff like
Oh,
that. Not
spin
like
class.
not
Oh,
like
oh,
real
oh.
bike,
Yeah.
yeah.
John, the legs, John.
The legs.
Come on, the legs.
Well, yeah, the spin class.
Gotta be
Oh,
careful.
yeah.
Legs.
Sure.
Hockey players after games, I used to cover the Bruins, so we'd go in the locker room. Mike Keenan was the interim coach for 1 year.
Okay.
He would let us into the training area after games to talk to the players. That's unheard of.
Yep.
And they're all on the bike, and
Yep.
they're all like dying on the bike.
That's
You know,
tough.
after games.
Sure, wow,
Yeah.
that's
You know?
impressive.
Yeah.
Professional player that Kaylee Flanagan models her play after, Torrey Krug.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That's a
what
good
do you,
one.
What do you see the similarities between your game and his game?
He's just a very like offensive, dynamic defenseman, and I kind of see myself as that as well. He's a really good skater, and that's kind of my thing as well. And so I try to kind of mimic what he does and how he is.
So you're always alert to goal-scoring opportunities, like if you can help your team in that way.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
defense first, but I love to be involved in the offense as well.
Are you on the power play? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably your
Yeah.
first question.
What was the thing that struck you the most about your Olympic experience?
I would have to say, in terms of like the Olympic experience, obviously outside of winning like a gold medal and like the hockey experience, being in the athlete village with all the other athletes from the different countries is probably one of the coolest memories that I have, because you're kind of walking around this athlete village and there's all these people from all these different, walks of life and cultures, and you kind of come together for these 2 weeks and you all have this one thing in common, which
Right.
is you're representing your country and you're an athlete, and so that's kind of like
And you make friends. You make
you
friends.
make friends, and yeah, it's really cool.
Now, have you made friends that you've kept
Yep.
that you're in touch with and everything else?
Yeah,
in the
from all these
Olympics?
different countries, it's really cool.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's
Because today you
amazing.
can communicate with the internet and everything else, with
Exactly.
anybody and anywhere, I
Yep.
mean, so
It
Yeah.
says your Olympic role model was Angela Ruggiero.
Yep.
Who's she?
So she's one of the original. She was on like the 1998-02. She's an
Trisha-
iconic
the
defenseman.
Trisha Dunn team.
Yeah,
Right?
yep.
Exactly.
She's an iconic defenseman in our U.S. Women's National Team program.
Oh, good choice
Yeah.
again. Your middle name is Dora.
Yep.
Is that Dora the Explorer? Is that like? So
It is.
I could say Kaylee Dora,
Yep.
the goal scorer, right? With my Boston accent.
Do
It would
you see what I put up with every time we do games? Do you see what I have to do?
I see.
boy. All right. So Aruba,
Yeah,
favorite destination.
Yep.
It's like Aruba outside today.
it is. It's so hot out there today.
It's
It is.
great though. But you guys, now that's the thing I wanted to bring up. When we were kids, a lot of people said, okay, it's baseball season, it's hockey season, it's basketball season. Now it's what? You have to do it. You have to do it year round, right? If you're going to be elite.
Yeah, I would say. I think, growing up, I played soccer too.
Yeah.
But I think as you get a little bit older, like I stopped playing soccer after my freshman year of high school because I kind of had to focus on hockey.
Right.
And so I think, it's really good to be well-rounded as you're growing up. And then obviously kind of when you hit high school, I would say, is when you have to kind of pick one and focus on
when's
that.
the next time you're putting the right skate on first?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Wow.
Where?
My dad owns Cyclones Arena in Hudson.
Oh, Cyclones, yeah.
Yep.
Down the
Exactly.
street from
Right.
my house.
Yep, right down the
right.
street.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's just like it's like a workout for you, a training.
Training session, yeah. We skate
Yeah.
5 times a week down there.
Do you
There
have
you go.
anybody from
Yeah.
the Olympic team around with you? Or?
Alex Carpenter, she skates with us.
Oh, cool.
Yep, and Megan Keller and Kayla Barnes. So it's like 4 of
Awesome.
us, 4 or 5, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys are into it.
We are.
If she wasn't an athlete, Tom, Kaylee Flanagan would love to go to grad school and become a nurse. Noble profession. Great
Especially
choices.
today.
Especially today.
No doubt about it.
Yep.
Yes. Also, personal motto, be resilient.
Yep.
Right? That's probably served you well.
Yeah, it has. I have it tattooed on my arm.
A what?
Tattooed.
Oh, tattooed on your arm.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's beautiful.
The Olympic, Yep.
Wow.
That's
With
great.
the rings.
How
Wow.
about that?
Yeah.
Well, it was a treat to have you here as a guest and to have you here at the event. So thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for joining us, Nashua ETV. Hopefully we have you on again. We'll be watching the Olympics.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kaylee Flanagan,
All right,
everybody.
Kaylee. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that was certainly also worth the drive up here. I got to interview a few of the Olympians on that Channel 60 public affairs show I used to do.
Yep.
There was, I want to say Katie King was one of them before she went on to
From Salem.
Salem
Yeah.
I'm positive
Yeah.
she was actually before she went on to win 350
Right.
games as the coach of Boston College.
Right, exactly. Huh?
Wow,
I mean,
tremendous
this is
career at
a
BC.
new era. She coached her, I believe. So.
Yeah, right.
So, back to Trottier,
Brian Trottier.
the team that he coached.
Oh,
Briefly, I believe he coached the Penguins for a while.
we kept people in suspense on this one for a while.
The New York Rangers.
The Rangers.
And you know what? There was a huge outcry when they hired him because Rangers and Islanders.
Sure.
And,
you'd remember that one.
And he didn't last. He didn't even make it through the first season.
He was on the hot seat from
Yeah,
day one.
from day one, that
People-
was it.
Out to get him. Brian Trottier, tremendous NHL player, Hall of Famer.
But Kaylee Flanagan, I tell you what, John, we ought to crash that skating session tomorrow. Let's
Sure, right? There
get
they
out-
are, 4
Let's
of
get
them.
out there.
I think I'll just watch if they let me in. Cyclones Arena.
Well, Cyclones Arena, the spot of where you and I last did a hockey game
Oh,
until
that's
today.
right.
It was
Yeah.
the BG Girls Playoff game.
So it's a 1-1 game here. The New Hampshire Girls High School Hockey Invitational at Tri-Town Ice Arena in Hooksett, New Hampshire. It's July 17. We're looking at the Freshman and Sophomore showing off their skills, and it'll be the juniors and seniors in the next game. On a hot summer day, the Summer Cooler event, as Tom King calls it.
It's our ETV Summer Cooler.
Perfect. And so, Team Flanagan in the white jerseys picking up where they left off in the first period with most of the pressure, but that's a good save by Rachel Irving. She got tested early. That one's right across the goal mouth.
Yeah, watch out. You've got to get back up.
And
she did in goal.
Charlotte Wensley, number 4 from Dover, New Hampshire, tried to get a shot through, but it got blocked by Team Flanagan's Marissa Lafferty of Holderness School in Dunbarton. And a 2-on-1 developing here for Team Muncie. The shot goes wide. That is a good decision right there, I think, by number 4, Charlotte Wensley, to shoot that puck. She seemed to have a far corner to go for, but just missed it. I don't think there was really much Rachel Irving could have done if that was on target. A 1-on-3 situation there, trying to break through it. She almost got a shot away. Maeve Lee.
Oh, just wide. That shot just wide. There was a lot of real estate on that right side.
And freezing the puck.
And now
Irving.
all of a sudden a little change as we see in the second period.
Team Muncie asserting themselves.
Which can happen.
As we swing it. Trotty scored 500 goals even in 15 years for the Islanders. Brought him up because it's his birthday today, July 17. 66 years old. Face off to the left of Rachel Irving. Team Muncie gets another shot on goal, and again it's frozen as there was a opponent on the doorstep. Irving forced to hang on.
Excuse me. I guess we won't see any fights in this game, huh?
Now you just said that?
Yeah, I know, right, exactly. I said that we won't see any penalties,
Yeah.
but we didn't see power plays. So
Right.
I like the way they're doing it. That's
Yeah.
for speed purposes too.
There's probably a cool nickname that goes with that kind of a setup. It sort of looks like penalty shot stampede, if I had to just describe it in a few words. You have the player that's taking the penalty shot line up at the red line, and then everybody, as soon as she touches it, everybody on the ice, the other 9 players sprint from the blue line. Wrister save.
Oh, what a save. She had to
Yeah.
get down to her left and make that save. Not an easy save, the way her body was angled in the other direction.
Absolutely. She did her Christian Vasquez impression right there. Rachel Irving with a nice snag glove save to her left. Meanwhile, Team Flanagan having trouble getting it out. And another
nice save again. It's sitting in front. Look at that.
2 more saves.
This is unbelievable. She is playing out of her mind. The puck is sitting there, and she sees it. Nothing she can do. They could have called a trip there. They did not.
Yeah, and I think they gave the defender the benefit of the doubt going for the puck.
But
in
right
front.
now,
Wow, Team Flanagan's kind of standing around with not at all what they did in the first period.
We got to get Kaylee Flanagan to call timeout, right?
Yeah. Down we go to the other side. And Team Muncie seems determined to get the game's second goal, but they're running into a wall named
I'll tell
Rachel
you what,
Irving.
Rachel Irving has just been outstanding in this period.
There was she made at least 4 saves on that trip down
Yeah,
the
and the
ice,
thing
Tom.
is, John, the puck is just sitting there for someone to take, and
Yeah.
Irving is all just helpless to not do anything except watch it. Watch this play right here. Oh, almost.
She tracked it so well. What tremendous speed, by the way. Gina Cookingham of Gilmanton Ironworks. She was cooking all right as she went across the goal mouth, and tracking her all the way was Rachel Irving, who gave her nothing. No openings. Into the corner, Team Flanagan. And it's iced. There were a few icing calls we've had. That might be the
There
first
could
one.
be some more if this keeps up the other way.
Yeah, it's the very first one. If you missed it, Tom assured me there would be no penalties called in this game, or at least very few. And what was it, like 40 seconds in, we had a
40
boarding
seconds
call?
in, we had a boarding call. That was egregious. I've never seen that in
That
an
was
All-Star
kind
game.
of an accident, though, I think.
It was.
Yeah,
But just tough play,
It was tough
contact,
play.
and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, the player that went down, she's on the ice right now, is number 10.
Yeah, she
Maggie
wasn't hurt.
Burlap, and she bounced right back
She
up.
bounced- yeah,
And also, she scored the goal for
Yep.
Team Flanagan. A beautiful wrister on a break-in on the wing. Very hard to get a puck past either one of these 2 goaltenders. It took great shots to do it.
Look at tying it up along the boards.
Yeah.
classic moves here. This is not a freewheeling game. This is tight checking.
It's a foot race. The icing's been waved off. Wow, that was speed skating right there. Part of both the defender and the forward. Burleth, and a good save through traffic. Allison Martiniello.
I'll tell you what, the thing that you have in this game right now, competitive nature.
Very.
This isn't, you think there's something on the line here for these kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1-1 and it feels like it.
They're not going through the
Feels like a
motions.
Stanley Cup game.
Yeah,
here.
they're not going through the motions, folks. That's for sure.
Determination. Back comes Team Flanagan. A shoot in. Team Muncie there to get it. Good spinorama to clear. And the step up. Number 19 for Team Flanagan is Kaylee Corbali of Wolfboro, New Hampshire. She's at the near point, but it's Team Muncie skating out with it. Right down the middle.
3-on-2 potential.
Tremendous speed.
Oh, nice save. Glove save.
Yeah, Irving is solid.
I'll tell you what.
That was Parker Roenick again. She might be the fastest skater on the ice.
We're talking about, wait till I get on the ice in between games. We're talking about some really solid goaltending here, John. We don't see a lot of this.
No.
High school level girls hockey right now, it says, okay, who wants to play goal? These kids are schooled in it.
What a pass. Kind of tied herself up. It's number 24, Victoria Savage of Londonderry, that had that nifty move, but then kind of tripped herself up on the backhand pass. Team Flanagan, they were offside. It's the right call. Just drifting over the line a bit was Ashley Bergeron, so we'll have a face-off outside the zone. We have played 6 minutes and 12 seconds of the second period. It is a 1-1 game.
We're almost at the halfway mark of this game.
All-star goalies for sure to go with all the players out there. It's going to take something special to get the puck back past Allison Martiniello or Rachel Irving. Here comes Team Muncie. And nice break up there. Good job on defense. Surely by... Oh, but somehow Team Muncie stays on the attack.
Oh, look at that
stick. Rachel Irving prevented that pass from going across the goal mouth.
Chose to go with the pass rather than the shot, which I thought was a smart idea because could have had a bang goal there, but it didn't happen. Didn't materialize.
Looks like they have enough for what, 3 lines?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
You don't want kids.
Sets of defense.
You don't want kids sitting.
All right. No.
Too long in a game like this. You know, they're here to play. They're not here to watch.
Sure. Everybody kind of knows their role by now here into the second period. No let up, certainly when the players hit the ice. They're all, as Tom said, making this a very competitive game. 1-1 contest at the moment. Here comes Team Muncie. They've played more puck possession. Here comes a chance. Drag and shoot, and another nice snag by Irving. Who's the big play? Connor McDavid's the big player in the NHL right now, right? He's
one of them.
One of them.
Johnny Goodrow is another big player. Johnny Hockey, who just signed with Columbus, which shocked everybody. Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody thought he was going to go to your New York Islanders, John Collins. That seems to be your team today, right?
Yeah. And
look at this again.
Wow, that's good hustle play by Team Muncie. Number 4 taking a spill there was Charlotte Wensley over the stick.
Well, the one thing that you're seeing right now is penetration by Team Moundsey.
Team Moundsey has stepped it up. Something was said in the locker room about maybe taking control of the puck more, taking control of the game more, and they have. Team Flanagan trying to get the next goal, and a good stick. Give some credit there to number 17. Red on defense.
Good job by Kensley Good to get back on defense and prevent a possible 2-on-1. And she's right there on the wing to take it away.
It was Melina Bendovers who just hit.
Watch out, here we
puck.
go. And I think Good is the only one back.
Go!
And it goes in.
Wow, she sniped that top corner far side. I said it would take something special to get it past Irving. That was a especially nice shot.
Well, Irving got a piece of it with her shoulder, John, I think, and I think it just deflected in.
Charlotte Wensley of Dover, New Hampshire and St. Paul's School scores the second goal of the game for Team Mounsey, and they have their first lead.
Great play.
Certainly was.
You saw it develop right in front of us.
Sure.
The puck was loose. She pounced on it. Kensley Good was in the middle of the ice, and she was the only one back, but she just could not get over in time. There was no way to do that.
No, you got to kind of let the goalie play that.
Yep.
And Wensley was able to beat her. Turn around, goal!
Oh, how about that?
Oh, ripping one. I think she got post and in. Just a tremendous left-handed shot by number 8 for Team Flanagan, Parker Ronick. What a player, Parker Ronick. If you can shoot like that on top of how she can skate
Wow.
all day. Wow, what a great player.
John, number 8 that's Mary Croto. for
No, I'm
Team
sorry.
Flanagan. You get the
Number
wrong
8,
roster.
Mary Croto. Mary
Yep.
Croto, sorry.
Mary Croto with the goal.
Yeah, well, number 8 for
Yeah.
the red team is still a good player, but that was a tremendous shot by Mary Croto.
Yep.
Apology for not getting that right away. Londonderry and the New England Wildcats rings it off the post and ties this game at 2. That was a shot where I think Allison Martiniello never saw it. It just,
No, it was a blistering shot.
yeah, almost a blind shot. You just turned around and knew where the net was. Did Mary Croteau. So Claire Brown got an assist on that as well, number 17. Intercept.
We haven't seen the puck tied up at center ice like this before.
Right, some neutral zone play here.
Yeah, we haven't
Extended.
seen much at all of neutral zone plays. It's all been down one end or the other with the speed that these players have.
Kaylin Corbali up the boards. A nice feed from Marissa Lafferty to Spring. Ashley Bergeron, unfortunately, her winger got ahead of the play. So face off outside the zone. 5:19 to go second period. A goal apiece in the first period, goal apiece in the second period, and there's where we are, 2-2.
I don't think we're done for this period.
So, more stuff.
There's been a lot of offense in this game.
And
I'd be
around the net,
surprised.
Charlotte Wensley circles. Good step-up move, and a shot is blocked in front.
You know, you're seeing almost right now, defensively with Team Flanagan, the idea that it's almost like a power play for Team Mounsey, you know? They need to know they're not down a man. They can go after the puck and get it out of the zone and start skating down the ice. You had a setup with two players at the point, power play mode.
Wrister by Ashley Bergeron goes over the net. And Team Mounsey has it coming out of their own zone. This is number 44. What's 14 speed? What speed going by Gabriella Martiniello, probably the sister of the goaltender, Allison. Gabriella showing off her skills as well.
Can't get over this crowd. It's a great crowd.
Yeah, there's some proud parents here too, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing like hockey parents, as you know. There's a backhander.
Backhander through traffic, the toughest
Yeah.
shot to try to stop, and she's able to do it.
There's a lot of early mornings drives to the rink to get girls this good. just well practiced and skilled over many years. Even though they're young, they start young too. Face off to the left of Irving.
3:53 remaining in the second period in a 2-2 game, and that goes all the way down the ice.
Watch this foot race.
Look at this.
Pair of 13s doing battle, and Flanagan got a chance.
That's the right play, out to the point.
Wrister hits a defenseman, or I should say a Mounsey player. Good shift. Back to the middle.
Oh, that
still
stick
onside.
handling. Look at that stick handling. She took herself from one side of the ice to the other.
Maeve Lee, M-A-E-V-E.
Great player for Hanover. Gave Girton fits this year.
You know the name well.
Yep. Shot
Wrister,
coming up.
oh, that was a good block. That was a screenshot if it got through. That is Maggie Burleff. She's a really good player too. She's got a goal. Excellent defender. Everybody on this roster, I think I've said their name at one time or another so far, have shined at one moment or another in this game.
Just amazing.
And here comes Burleff, the aforementioned, looking for her second goal. Still with it. Oh, she passed it, I think, to somebody she thought was her teammate, and it wasn't. Team Flanagan back to get it. 2.5 minutes to go, second period. The boards, Burleff. Such good skating.
Oh, there's a little check right there.
A little chippy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, loose puck in
rolling.
front.
Oh, just wide.
Yep.
Just wide.
Certainly Abigail Brennan wants that handled back.
Yeah, when that puck gets on end like that, you never know what's going to happen.
Gina Cookingham was on the receiving end of it, but just not able to control it or to get it past Rachel Irving. And Team Mounsey is back on the attack. They're onside over the line. Ooh, maybe a little bit of a hole there in a tightly called game. But right now, they play on. Great back check. A speed game is played by Gina Cookingham. Shot, save, as she had nowhere to shoot at. Great job of coming out.
Another opening. And the puck was just off her stick.
Good pass across ice. Weaving, looking for an opening. What a great job of teamwork there.
It was. It was a great pass and a great one-timer. The only problem was it never reached the net because the defenseman was in front to block it.
Setting that up was Ireland, Frederickson, and she passed it into the middle.
Sometimes the defenseman can screen the goalie, but other times they can also save them, and they did right there.
It was Brooke Harb, number 5, I believe, that took the shot.
Yes, she did.
And great looking setup. Are they teammates, Atkinson and no, Concord? Talent finding talent on the Team Flanagan side, as well as Team Mounsey. A minute left to play in this second period. And here comes Team Mounsey trying to break the 2-all tie and make a profit out of Tom King, who said there's going to be more than just the 2 goals scored. And chance, but Rachel Irving shuts the door on the far
got
post.
50 seconds left, right, to come through with that.
Yep. Certainly the skills are out there. Nice drag of the skate to stay on side. That's hockey IQ there by Marissa Lafferty, who was on the wing. She never really touched the puck, number 73, but she was wise to the fact that she would have been offside. She didn't drag the right skate. Ashley Bergeron taking the face-off for Team Flanagan, and White tried to shoot it off the face-off. Team Mounsey wins it. And the great speed by Parker Ronick once again. She got tripped up, but
incidental.
We'll let it go.
Oh, there's a breakaway. Possibly.
Trying to go in the middle, and still, no, the trailer.
I thought I had my goal, John Collins.
Oh, I did too. What great speed to catch up and back check by Team Mounsey. 10 seconds to go. And apparently that'll do it. We're going to go to the second intermission. 2-2 is the score.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Danielle, 2 years ago, you guys at BG played an awesome semifinal game. You guys lost in overtime this year. What was different about this year's game, the way you handled them and were able to get out of Everett Arena with a win in the semis?
I think we just came ready to play, and last year, the previous year, we kind of did not come out strong, but this year we had actually lost to them the week before the semifinal game, so
right.
we
knew
at
home too,
yeah.
which was surprising.
Yeah.
Right?
So we knew we needed to come out hard and play as a team to win.
Wow, it's sort of like Stanley Cup hockey where you lose one game and you bounce back and play better. How does that happen in hockey? Is it just your day or your night? Or do you know, when you wake up that day, that this is the day we're going to win? Or
No, but the game we lost, we were in the first period, our coach changed some of our positions and lines, and they did score several times just in that period. But
oh boy.
Yeah, John Dodds has been coaching up there for a while. He's taught you guys a lot of hockey. What's the biggest thing he's taught you guys?
I think he does a really good job teaching us positioning. We focus on where we need to be, and we just practice if the puck's over here, where does everyone be? So we have a really good idea of where our positioning, so that helps us play better. And yeah.
How excited are you for this event, to be able to play in a game like this? You watch it. Look, you guys play some of the New Hampshire teams. You also play a little bit in Vermont in your schedule, but I don't think you play any of the caliber that you see here. What's that going to be like for you?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I also haven't really played in a while, but
what are you doing? Obviously, you stay in shape doing something else, or?
Yeah, I also play soccer and lacrosse, and I have done at Union Arena in Woodstock. There's been pickup high school girls hockey once a week, which I've been to, but yeah.
So we were talking to Callie Flanagan in between first and second period, and she said she didn't get to play against other competition that was everybody in the ice could play well.
Yeah.
Until college. So she said this is what makes this event unique is you got all these hockey all-stars out here, and it's anybody can shine at any one moment. So that's probably what you said. You're excited about it. The goaltending's fantastic. I can't imagine two better goaltenders, but I guess we're going to see a couple of good goalies.
Yeah. No, I did notice that when
Yeah, they're classic. So
because when you play in high school hockey, there's the goaltending isn't the same as what you see
no.
here. It's not, because a lot of these kids aren't experienced at playing in goal.
Yeah. A lot of teams we play just have some volunteer.
Yeah,
player.
exactly. I told you, right? Who wants to play goal? Remember, that's what I said.
Yeah, exactly. And from street hockey lingo, we can say that goalie's a sieve. That's the crude way to put it when they let everything in. But there's no sieves there. These people are classic great goaltenders.
Danielle, Hanover is just a little bit different than the rest of the state in terms of high school hockey, girls high school hockey. What's so different? Why is girls hockey so big up in Hanover?
Well, I think we have a good feeder youth program, and then we also just people are there to really play more than just have fun, I think.
Yeah. Yep. More competitive, because you don't find that around the rest of the state.
Yeah.
Not a lot at all.
Do you have a favorite professional player that you look up to, or a favorite Olympian?
Not really. When I was younger, I really liked Patrice Bergeron. I haven't really watched that much Bruins games recently,
it's
but
a good choice.
Yeah.
Do you model your game after his, even though he's
no.
he's the forward?
Well, when I was in 8th and 9th grade, I did play center, and I was actually number 37 . So.
Oh, nice.
There you
but
go.
that changed. Now I don't even play. So.
I think I was bringing up Connor McDavid with Tom earlier to make a point. I feel like there's more of a push in the last few years, more than ever, to be fast and push the pace and really do the Connor McDavid thing, which is put pressure on the other team by good skating, great skating. Is that something that is that true about what you guys practice? do you work on becoming a better skater every day?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do some like overspeed drills to work on like skating faster and definitely like mobility and pivoting and yeah.
Yeah, what's the dry land training like for a high school hockey player?
So there's usually like summer stuff once a week, and then into the fall, and we'll do like running, getting in shape.
Running hills?
No, usually just on the track, like
Okay.
team building and stick handling in the parking lot type of thing.
Yeah, the other question is, you've got a busy season. It starts, after soccer season. You're so busy with soccer, and then you go jump right into hockey. There's not much time in between.
Yeah, no.
Do you ever get a chance to see the Dartmouth women play?
Yes, we actually, this past year, one of the Dartmouth women was one of our assistant coaches, so she was able to get us into a few of her games this year, which was really fun.
Yeah, what did you think? What did you think of the quality of play?
Yeah, it was good.
Gives you something to kind of aspire to and look up to. Yep, great.
Is that where you want to go?
To Dartmouth?
Yeah.
No. Are a lot of Hanover kids? A lot of them get recruited by colleges?
No.
In women's hockey? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it's not as a whole lot in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do in college? Are you going to play hockey, soccer?
Probably club hockey.
Club hockey, okay.
Yeah.
You going to play another sport?
Probably club soccer too.
Club soccer, yeah. Club. What do you want to study?
Nursing.
There you go, another nurse.
Another noble profession choice.
Yep, exactly.
Callie Flanagan has a superstition. She always puts her right skate on first. Not only that, I think she said all of her right-handed equipment,
everything,
her glove,
yeah.
everything. Do you have any superstitions like that?
No, a lot of people on my team do, but I just.
Do they really? That's
I don't though.
You don't. I love it.
Like what? Like you remember any of them? Or?
Some people they always take their stick a certain way or sit in a certain place in the locker room. I just kind of sit whatever's open.
I feel like the first time you ascribe any power to a superstition, you're done for because you're going down that road.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, congratulations on the high school championship.
Thank you.
Hanover wins it all. You probably, are you a junior or senior?
Senior.
You're
I just
senior.
graduated,
Okay. This is your last high school game then?
Yeah.
Yeah, so another reason you're excited for this.
Where are you headed next year?
I'm taking a gap year, so I'm going to spend the fall in Spain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not bad. Very good.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah. You speak Spanish at all? A little bit?
Un
poco?
Yeah, in school. I've taken it since like 7th grade.
Un poquito, John. Un poquito. Not poco, poquito.
Wow, good job. He spends more time in locker rooms than I do. But I've actually been in a lot of Puerto Rico dugouts on my baseball trips, and I just gave up on trying to understand it so fast.
Yeah.
And you'll be, what do they call, immersed, right? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, enjoy that. And good choice. Why rush into college if you don't have to?
That's right.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Danielle, congratulations on being selected to the game, and enjoy the game.
Yeah, and suit up, and we can't wait to see you play.
And thank you for joining us in between periods here.
Yep,
Daniel
thank you.
Rugg, captain of the Hanover High School championship team, state champions, our guest in between periods. Thank you very much. Here we go, third period. It's a 2-2 game, and goal right off the opening faceoff. 15 seconds in.
I was close, right? I said before the end of the period,
yes,
I'm 15 seconds into the next one. Give me credit.
Only 15 seconds off.
Give me credit.
There you go. Goal scored, the third goal of the game scored by Tess Mulcaron of Concord, New Hampshire. Whoa. I was talking about Coach Frew, and right on cue, Concord Girls scores. Tess Mulcaron makes it a 3-2 game in favor of Team Mounsey in red. We got to talk to Kaylee Flanagan, the namesake of this team in white. Team Flanagan, the 2018 gold medalist for the U.S. Olympic team, who is going to be working out at Cyclones Arena with her fellow Olympians tomorrow, on the path to hopefully gold again in the Winter Olympics. Down the ice.
Oh, she's got nobody there near her. She had a chance, couldn't contain the puck.
Team Flanagan trying to.
Well, John, I'll tell you what. Is it just me, or is it ever since the look at this, the penetration.
The end of the first period?
Ever since the end of the first period, Team
swung.
Mousy has dominated offensively.
Yeah, it's kind of curious that it took them a period to get
and
going.
As a matter of fact, I can only remember maybe 2 shots on goal.
She's all of a sudden
Team
become
Flanagan.
the loneliest person on the ice, Alyssa Martiniello.
Exactly,
and she was so busy in the first period.
Team Flanagan dominated that period. Absolutely dominated.
I don't know what that is, but here comes a penalty shot. Number 18 is Ella Martin, and a save made by Rachel Irving.
Couldn't elevate. Couldn't get close to elevate, try to.
Yeah.
Her time to shoot probably should have been right down, almost where Kensley Good just is. Kensley Good? No, it's not. I don't know who that was. Probably right by the edge of the faceoff circle. That's probably where, right about the time she should have shot. And another shot, 2 of them. These shots are coming fast and furious. This is interesting.
Yeah, Rachel Irving's got to be on her toes.
John, does it feel like we're watching a freshman sophomore game?
No. I forgot that after the opening faceoff, I think.
No kidding.
So to the rear boards it goes, and Team Flanagan able to get the puck out. Near side. Great burst of speed again. In front. Oh, what a chance there. That was
great
Ireland
pass.
Frederickson. And a breakout.
And Kensley Good's going to be in a foot race here.
And it's going to be a breakaway. Oh, she lost the handle. Oh, frustration. Showing off the speed.
Could not.
Number 24 in red is Victoria Savage.
Could not control it.
Yeah. A little too anxious maybe to get that shot away at full speed. Left the puck behind. Rachel Irving's going to clamp down on that one off the face-off, so we'll do it again. We are 2 minutes and a second into the third period. There's a goal on the board already in this period. 15 seconds in for Team Mouncy. 3-2, they lead it. And here comes Team Flanagan bearing in. Then a nice save, just setting up and shutting everything down.
Pad save by Martinello.
Martinello, good positional save, as they say.
And now we're going to get a 2-on-1. Nope.
Help player came off the bench.
Yeah, help came from over the boards. Perfect positioning.
Yeah, it was. Took away the 2-on-1. Neutral zone play. Somehow able to keep that puck glued to her stick. Over the blue line. Team Flanagan, though, intercepts.
2-on-2.
Back the other way it comes. Sliding it across, shot, save, and clamps down. Break in there by 73 and 37. Reverse the numbers. And that was your 2-girl rush. Worcester goes Bobby Schmatz high off the glass. Marissa Lafferty and Ashley Bergeron.
John, 90% of your audience doesn't know who that is.
Yeah, Bobby Schmatz was a Boston Bruins player back in the days when they didn't wear helmets, and he was as accurate as
had a blistering shot. Had a real blistering shot.
He did have a blistering shot, but I think he was as accurate as I want to think of a Rick Ann Keel was as a pitcher. I mean, stuff was just.
You're killing people, John.
Another one?
You're killing
Rick
people.
Ann Keel?
You're killing people.
I was behind the glass at a Bruins game for a warm-up one time, and Bobby Schmatz shot a puck off the glass in front of my face. And I didn't even see it coming because I was like looking at my seat, and
it didn't break the glass, did it?
Oh, it should have. I mean,
that's the worst when that happens because they got to stop the game and get a
oh
new
no, it
panel
did break
in
the glass, but it should have. It was just screamer.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Puck on the near boards. I'm just going to have to stare at those for a period here.
They're for
late.
For me, they're
Yeah,
for
for
later
later.
tonight. They're for later tonight for me. Where I get my work done. Fighting
Break
right
in.
through. Fighting through 3 defensemen. Couldn't get out. Predictably couldn't get the shot off. Little collision here at the blue line. That was incidental, so there's no penalty called.
Good step-up intercept by Team Mouncey, leading 3-2, looking for more now. And a good poke check the other way. Still with it. Cross the
turnover,
line.
it could be a goal.
Oh!
Save
Good
right
stretch-out save. That was on the attack, Mackenzie
there. Another
Babine.
turnover. The turnovers right now are hurting Team Mouncey.
Pressure on team in white, Team Flanagan, to get the equalizer. They nearly did. Mackenzie Babine was the one breaking in. Ooh, that shot goes over everything. And a screenshot. Good glove save by Rachel Irving.
Oh,
She's
she
able to
saw
see it.
that at the last second. You know that?
Yep.
Because that was ticketed for the upper right-hand corner. She saw it, got her glove on it, knocked it down, and made the cover up for the save.
And recognizing
Yeah,
that fact,
goaltenders
the
have
teammate.
gotten some appreciation. They've gotten some love in this game, that's for sure. And they should, because they've been the stars. They've been the stars of the game so far.
Right. I talked earlier about how the NHL All-Star games, they always get out of hand with the scoring, but in double digits, but this game is not anywhere near that because of the goaltending. And the hustle on defense. Let's put that out there too. The competitive fire that the teams both have. They want to win this thing in front of the scouts. And a shot goes over the net. That was a good bid by defenseman Burleth, pitching down low.
Yeah, there's a lot more offense going on now for Team Flanagan. I think there's some tired legs out there as well.
Yeah.
That's helping to change things.
Danielle Rugg not thinking that she's going to be playing, college hockey.
No.
She's just going to do it for fun.
Yeah.
Club hockey. That surprised me. I just figured everybody in this game, I guess you don't have to play college hockey if you're in this game, but
well, it
seems like it's a shame.
And McLaughlin is going to, she's going to a school out in the Chicago area. She was recruited for club hockey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean,
they take it seriously.
Yeah, they do. Hockey. Yeah, at some of these schools they do. So.
Yeah. Up ahead in the corner, in front, good clear by the defenseman. A lot of hockey IQ here. They can anticipate scoring plays and get in the passing lane. In that instance, it was Ella Martin of Berwick Academy, number 18, that got in the passing lane and prevented a scoring chance on Alyssa Martiniello. And to preserve Team Mouncey's 3-2 lead. Team in red trying to get out of it. Maggie Burleth with it. She's got a goal earlier and about from the same spot. This time, Alyssa Martiniello with the save and ties it up for a face-off to her right. Ashley Bergeron will take the draw against Maeve Lee. Won by Maeve, and around the boards and out. Here comes Maeve Lee. She's got a step on the defense, shoots it off the side of the net, and clamping down is Rachel Irving.
Girton saw that a couple of times in the playoffs and in the home regular season game. They played Hanover 3 times last year, which I thought was a great way to do it because then you get a real taste for competition. Hanover, as we talked to Danielle. They played a few games, out of state. A lot of them. Try to up the level of competition.
Do a late change here.
8:13 to play in the game. It's a 3-2 lead for Team Mouncey.
Tipped it in.
Boy.
Oh, what a nice tip play.
Boy.
Team Mousie's got a 2-goal lead now. The shot was taken by number 13. The deflection and goal was made by number
Right here, she's leading the way. As soon as she turns around.
10, right? Number 10
Yep.
is Brandy Garand. And I don't think I've said the name yet. Brandy Garand with a very deft play, a very hockey tip play, high IQ play. Tessa
And
Fendelet was the one who took the shot.
And she tipped it right with the goalie down.
Yeah,
Perfect
on
play.
purpose, right?
Perfect play.
She knew she needed to elevate.
And here's a breakaway.
And bearing in from the side, that's nice save and no rebound.
Yeah,
That
no
was-
rebound and no way to get it to anybody coming down the center of the ice because the defenseman was able to get back. I think in this situation, Team Flanagan's D was more concerned about the pass than they were the shot because they knew the goaltender would have that covered.
Melina Van Duvres was the skater who shot that puck, and Rachel Irving took away any kind of a decent angle and hung on. Team Flanagan able to work the puck out of the zone for a moment, and they have it. Breaking through, nice move, looking for an opening, goal! Oh,
Wow.
a sniper goal, Mackenzie Babine
And I'll tell you what.
of Exeter High.
I'll tell you what. That was such a sniper goal. You know why? She waited and just aimed. She took her time with the shot. No one coming down on her. She didn't just wail at it. She looked, stopped, and wristed where she wanted to put it.
That was the All-Star Hockey Skills Competition, Tom, when they set those targets up.
Yep.
She picked her spot, and it was up corner,
It
near
took her
side.
time doing it
and
to
she-
make sure she got it.
Just
right?
a beautiful
Yep.
shot. And
Mackenzie Babine out of Exeter.
makes it a one-goal game again.
All of a sudden, the goals
Yeah.
are coming.
Here they go. We had one goal apiece in the first and second periods, but now it seems like the floodgates are opening.
Well, not, a little bit, yeah.
3 goals
We've
so
got 3
far.
goals
and
so far in this
there's
period,
only
which
7
is the
minutes
most.
left. Wow.
Exactly, half the period.
Time flies when you're having fun watching these highly skilled sophomores and freshmen who don't look like sophomores and freshmen at all.
Nope.
Surely Team Flanagan wants that equalizer. Good hustle play there by Kensley Good, but she got broken up just as she approached the net. Back into the corner it goes. Loose puck in front. Oh, throwing it. That could be a penalty.
That could be. It wasn't, though.
And the actually it's a hand pass to a teammate also.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a hand
No.
pass. She tossed that.
That was a
Oh, look at this.
shot, and where's the puck? Oh, it's still out of the
I thought
goal.
for sure the puck had gone on underneath. I think one of those shots, John, might have hit the crossbar. Not quite sure, but I thought I saw the puck elevated.
Digging it out and off to the races. Kaylin Corbali. No, actually, it's 19 for Red. Tess Mulcaron's shot is deflected. And back comes Team Flanagan. They're down a goal, 4-3, looking for the equalizer with 6 minutes even to go. Can they keep the puck in the zone? Yes. Maggie Burleff has it. Burleff, the goal-scoring threat, slides it across ice. Long rebound off the boards. Team Flanagan does keep it in. That's offside, they say it came out. Face off right in front of us here near dot with 5:41 to go in the first of 2 All-Star games here at the Tri-Town Ice Arena in Hooksett, New Hampshire on a Sunday, July 17, where it feels like midsummer outside because it is.
Oh,
That might be a high stick to let it go.
they let it go.
It hit the cage of her face mask.
It did. She
Yeah.
buckled.
And they let him play. Loose puck. Definitely accidental, but still could be called. Around the net it goes, and out. What great skating
what great.
again.
Big deal. She skates it away
Maeve
away from everything,
Yeah.
and then turns around and comes back the other way.
Now it's Team Flanagan's turn to show off the skating ability. Clearing it instead ahead of the tough forecheck.
Under 5 to play.
Back to get it, Melina Banduvres. Hands it off. With a head of steam. Changing directions to the left. Tessa Fendelet. Fendelet shoots it down behind the goal, looking for some help. The team in red, they go with a line change. Fendelet's going to go get the puck. Tries to shoot it in front. It's taken away by the Team Flanagan defenders. Steal, deflection. That went off the skate of a forward and right back to Rachel Irving, who hangs on.
I think if you're a goaltender playing in an all-star game, you kind of get the feeling you're going to have a busy day or a busy night. But I don't think these goaltenders figured it would be this busy.
Yeah.
They are both been very active in this game. Pick your period, pick your goaltender. That's the way it's been.
See Emily Goslin right there on the near boards, number 55. She is from Hooksett, and she attends Pinkerton Academy. Plays her hockey there, Pinkerton. Wrister, and saw it all the way. Rachel Irving with the glove save.
Yep, Pinkerton, one of the up-and-coming teams in New Hampshire high school girls hockey.
Emily's a freshman. Pinkerton. Wrister goes by the net. Team Moundsie's first to get it. Stolen. And stolen back. Good step up and shot. Goal! Top shelf, fourth floor.
Well, the gamble was done. The goalie comes way out. And unfortunately, as she goes down, the puck goes over her shoulder and there's nothing behind her but net.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was
what
number
happened.
3, Lauren Rader, who plays for Valley Junior Warriors. She's a Brentwood, New Hampshire resident, and she stepped up from the point and left 2 opponents behind and then just shelved it. Beautiful shot to give Team Mouncie a 2-goal lead again. They lead
Yeah,
it 5-3.
interesting strategy for Irving. She decided to come way out. I mean, she was way out of her net.
Yeah.
Thought she could cut out down the angle that way, and instead it goes over her shoulder and in.
Not too many high school girls hockey players could make that shot. We've
No.
said that about 4 or 5 times tonight, but because they're all here, they're
Right.
all in this game.
Exactly.
The ones who can do it. Just a treat to watch. And so with under 3 minutes to go now, tough row to hoe for Team Flanagan, down by 2. And Mouncie looks with the best chance to score. That deflected, didn't get through. Maggie Burleff is trying to sidestep the forecheck of Ella Martin, number 18. And a little bit of a hook there. Maggie Burleff has it, and she's going to put it right on the stick. Nice pass. And trying to feed a teammate. Sprinting in to get the puck is Ireland Frederickson, the 42. Such a strong skater. Crossing paths. And that was number 4, Charlotte Wensley. They went to the far side with the puck. Maggie Burleff avoids a forecheck and skates the puck out of the zone. Passes it on off the skates of Ashley Bergeron. Across the blue line. Lobbing one in to get the face-off to the left of Allison Martiniello. 1:45 left to go in the game. Team Mouncie looks like they're about to take it home and by an identical score. One of the 2 scores last year was 5-3. I think it was the second game. Was the
Yeah, it was.
senior
Sure.
junior game. But again, even though there's 8 goals scored, it was still, Tom and I insist that if it wasn't for the goaltending, you're talking double digits easily.
No kidding.
Dozen goals each. I mean, the shots on goal has got to be in the 30s for both teams, I would think. Maybe, Team Flanagan did taper off a lot, though, in that category.
Gotta love the competition now.
Oh, yeah. Just over a minute left. Team Flanagan would love to put another one on the board.
They are dressed to impress. No question about it.
The 1 minute announcement is made. Bergeron with it. Wearing number 37. Appropriately so is Ashley Bergeron. Slid across the goal mouth. And Team Mouncey's going to skate it out.
Yeah, they want to get their hands on their sticks on the puck. The way this game is, somebody can score 2 goals within 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, they could. Oh, and what a great chance.
And she's going to get it.
In. And go. Oh, off the post, Tom. Oh, what a bid. How did that not go in? That was number 12.
That went
13.
Off the post, John, and clanked off the other side.
On the other side, too. Mackenzie Babine. Wow. Robbed by the goaltender's best friend.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have made a difference in the result. It was still a win for Team Mouncey, but certainly a great last-second bid by Team Flanagan. So the sophomores and freshmen have impressed to no end here in the first half of the All-Star Game doubleheader, the 2022 version. And we will be seeing the seniors and juniors do battle next. Handshakes at center ice.
Great event, great game, great competition.
Yes,
and
sir.
We'll look forward to the next one, John Collins.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. 5-3 win for Team Mouncey over Team Flanagan in the youngsters game. Juniors and seniors are up next on Nashua ETV.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.